Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about Tennessee Titans and them adding Mr. Kevin Peterson to the roster today to make room. We went ahead and waived linebacker Justice Reed. So yeah, Mr. Kevin Peterson here is added to the roster. If we go ahead and check out his stats here, he's played 3 seasons in the NFL. What's the most surprising of all these is he played 6 games his rookie year, and he had 2 picks. Started just 1, had 2 interceptions. So he had more interceptions than he did starts. That's pretty wild there. But for the most part, you know, not much production out of him. I mean, he played 14 games 2 years ago, 12 games last year. You know, 22 total tackles, 6 last year. So solid depth pickup there. But yeah, we can talk about some other stuff here. Kind of little day 3 of this week for the minicamp for the Titans, but a lot of Julio Jones, Derrick Henry talk. Alabama legends. Yeah, Julio Jones and Derrick Henry. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, I don't know how you're going to stop this Titans offense. I really, I don't know if it's not possible. I really don't. If Ryan Tannehill can just make the right read every play, which obviously he's not going to make the right read every single time, but you know, if he can make, you know, if he just doesn't throw picks, we'll be a-okay. And I think it's going to be pretty easy because there's going to be a lot of times where Julio and AJ's in man coverage. But I've told y'all this for a long time now. I mean, there's nothing nothing new here, but we saw some stuff here. Nothing video-wise, but did get some news about that Kevin Peterson addition to the roster. So it's cool news there. Really nothing too big. Just another day in the office for the guys. Taylor Lewan's ready to get back out there. I don't blame him. One of my favorite Titans of all time, guys. I'm scared that, you know, he might not be with us for, you know, he might be out next year. Very scared of that just because of his contract. It's a pretty hefty contract, guys. But he definitely deserves it. It's not him and his production. Well, it is his production. He's just been, you know, he injured all of last year. This year, he has to play good if he wants to keep a spot on this team. That's all I'm going to say. If he gets injured again, which is unfortunate for him, but if he gets injured again, I mean, we've got to do something about that, guys. We can't have an injury-prone, you know, guy on the team. You know, that's not his fault, but, I mean, it's going to, you know, you can't be paying. You just have whatever his contract is. I want to look that up right quick, but whatever his contract is, that's just money being wasted because that could be going somewhere else. He wasn't even on the field last year except for the first few games, and we played pretty well without him. That's another reason I'm, you know, somewhat kind of scared of. You know, I wouldn't be mad if we got, you know, released him or whatever, because that is a good bit of money that we are freeing up to, you know, go elsewhere. Because, you know, Taylor, he's the heart of this team, though. That's no doubt about it. But, you know, if he's going to stay injured, that's going to be tough. But hopefully he has a fantastic bounce back year and he's able to stay with us because, you know, he's a big part of this team and why the chemistry is so good for us. But his contract, yeah, going into on an $11 million contract this year. Next year, $12.9. The year after that, $14.8. So it's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money that could be going elsewhere. But again, if he can just have a great bounce back year, I think that, you know, he's going to be a Titan for a while if he can just continue to. If he can play like he did, you know, a couple years ago, he's going to keep a spot on the roster. But if he can if he, doesn't play well or gets injured or something like that, something's bound to happen, because we are in a window where we can't waste that much money. So I would not be surprised if Taylor Lewan gets injured, or if he gets, if it doesn't play well. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up releasing him or something like that to free up some money, because we did draft a tackle. We picked up Kendall Lamb as well. We still have Ty Sambrello. So, and Ty played very good for us last year. So who knows? You think about it, Derrick Henry still rushed for 2,000 yards without Taylor Lewan, which is arguably our best run blocker on the team, besides maybe Saffold. Man, we got such a good line. Ben Jones too. And, you also got Nate Davis over there, who's he's a very, very good run blocker as well. But again, this is the heart and soul of this offensive line. So it'll be tough to see us let him go, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't put up any, production for us this next year. And moving on here, more Derrick Henry, Julio Jones talk, and we get into yesterday here with Ferkser. I don't think we saw this, but there's Ferkser there. I wouldn't be surprised if we get, pick up someone else in free agency. I believe we got like $9 million left to spend. I would love to pick up, a veteran cornerback, a veteran secondary guy, like a Richard Sherman. I would not be upset with that at all. I honestly think the offense, Ferkser will thrive in this offense. I don't know, the only problem with him is his run blocking. I don't think he's the best run blocker, but Anthony Ferkser is a guy that can go out there on third down and do well. I mean, I think he had a game last year where he had a touchdown, like 120-something yards, something like that. So he's shown that he can do what needs to be done. But when you're a run first team, you got to have a tight end that can come out there and run block. Not only run block, but go out and make some catches. And we don't know that Ferkser. We just don't know that about Ferkser just yet. He's a great third down tight end, but as we see him working on run block and stuff there. But we'll just have to wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't do anything and just let Ferkser play at tight end number 1. I wouldn't be surprised if we wouldn't picked up someone like Zach Ertz. I wouldn't be surprised either way. So that's my take on that. It's a guy we didn't see. We saw the guy that played basketball at St. Louis, but we didn't see Pinckney here. Looks pretty solid there. I don't know if we saw that either. I think Tommy Hudson. I don't think we see. There's some new stuff here. Naquan Jones. That's hilarious. Naquan. We got rid of Daquan and we picked up Naquan. Same last name and everything. But there's Naquan. Good old 69 too. Looking good out there. There's Janoris Jenkins, I would assume, with those nice long dreads, and I think that was it. So a couple videos from yesterday we didn't go over there. We went ahead and went over. But yeah, appreciate that, Jim Wyatt. Again, if I can remember, I'll link Jim Wyatt's Twitter down below. You guys can check out some of the stuff he puts out. Some great stuff. Been covering the Titans since '99. Says it in his bio right there. So yeah, with that being said, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I'll see y'all.